Literally so stuffy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Raya, and I hope you guys haven't forgotten about me. Today I'm back with another video, this time straying away from Thrones of Steam. I promise we'll get back to it, but today we're designing some Forgotten Ocs. So I won't take up much of your time, let's get into the video. Within the last 2 years, I've been coming up with story concepts and characters to go with said stories, but I've never gone further than surface level, and I've never even given them like a set of character designs either. So today I'm going to be taking those surface level characters, giving them life, and kind of building the world around them more. So starting off with the first character, we have Varen. He was originally made up as a backup D&D character behind Laz, but I ended up not needing him, so he just kind of sat and rotted away in my journal for a few months. Varen is a Triton prince who was born in the Mediterranean Sea, more specifically the mid-sea of Crete, and is from the underwater city of Marinova. I'm gonna start with talking about the sketch because I'm doing something a little bit different for the backstory explanation. But anyways, I struggled with the initial facial sketch for this drawing, mainly because I realized that a lot of my male characters have softer features, which is okay, but I definitely wanted these characters to look more masculine and actually look like guys without needing to add like hints of facial hair. And I did actually have a base kind of sketch in my notebook from when I first had come up with him, and it looks like this, so I'll put it somewhere on the screen. And I kind of wanted his theme to be more blue, green, and white since he's a sea creature. And the original campaign he would have been in was a pirate theme, which is why I decided to go with a pirate hatred kind of character, which backstory will come later. Who doesn't love making people difficult for the plot? I wanted to try something different with the rendering again, yeah, and I wanted to focus more on lighting and the different like little edits that you can do to layers, like multiply, that kind of thingy. And I wanted to just make a more visually appealing character, in which later in the video you'll see the different variations because I kind of went crazy on it. For the colors, honestly, I really enjoyed rendering it. As you'll see in the next speed paint, I decided to use the same background for both characters that I did, just because they're kind of in the same story. But other than that, like on a little side note, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your support and all your love on the last video, the last 2 videos. As always, I love reading your guys' comments and responding to you guys. And, you know, it took a little bit longer to upload this video because it is midterm week. Anyways, now we're gonna cut the speed paint here, and I'm gonna go to his backstory. So, we have Varen here. He is the underwater prince of Marinova, a thriving underwater city, and he decides to form an alliance with the surrounding land cities to retrieve lost bodies, get wreckages in exchange for maintaining the water clarity and stopping piracy. And Varen oversees this collaboration between the underwater kingdom and the land dwellers, including the scuba divers who aid in recovery efforts. And Varen encounters a very particular scuba diver who stands out among the others. And they develop a secret relationship, meeting in private in the deep depths of the sea off shift. And they begin to grow a kind of love and attachment for each other, and decide to keep their love hidden due to the complications of their world. And one day, the scuba diver just fails to return to his shift, and Varen gets concerned. He decides to investigate, and he learns out that the diver is actually been captured by pirates seeking ransom in the form of Marinova's rare pearls. And despite his efforts to negotiate, the pirates cruelly kill the diver and throw his body back into the sea. And Varen discovers the lifeless body of his beloved in Davy Jones' locker, the realm of the dead. Consumed by grief and rage, Varen poisons the sea, turning the once clear waters black as a symbol of mourning and vengeance. And now Varen vows to never let another pirate set foot in his kingdom's waters, marking the end of the alliance, as he finds out that this was actually a paid job by the land dwellers. Dun dun dun. And I'm not really sure where the story would go from there, so leave your ideas and thoughts in the comments. Now, remember that hot scuba diver that Varen fell in love with? Well, his name is Emilios, and last minute I decided why not give him a face so that all of you can fall in love with the dead guy. I mean, with the same guy that Varen fell in love with. So Emilios's uncle was a scuba diver, which is why he's so interested in scuba diving and exploring the seas that he grew up near all his life. And when he met Varen, he was excited to interact with a Triton after he heard all the stories of his uncle and the King of Marinova being friends when they were little. Since he was young, he wasn't allowed to go as far down as his uncle normally did, but still explore. And after the Kingdom Alliances, when Emilios turned 19, there was job openings to help with the collection and investigation unit, and he jumped on it, becoming the first generation of scuba cadets. His uncle would swear this is the happiest he's ever seen Emilios, and after a while he would meet the prince. And you guys know what happens after that. For Emilios' design, I wanted to get some redemption for my ethnic hair comment that I made in my last video, and I made sure to give this man some locks. And the reference style for this was really cute, so I decided why not. And I made sure that he looked more masculine, like I said before, and gave him a little bit more like dark circles from the goggles and staying up late with his unit. And the lighting with this one was honestly my absolute favorite. I'm so proud of it, and I feel like I've definitely improved in that area. Anyways, I feel like for both of these designs, I think I really improved with the way that I've drawn since the last time that I have, because honestly, I don't really draw for myself unless I'm doing a video, so I'm just really proud to see that there is some improvement even if I'm not drawing as often. But here are the final looks for both Varen and Emilios, and let me know which variation of both is your favorite in the comments too. I decided to do like the different layer thingies like I said before, and because this video took so long, I decided to add like an extra little bonus at the end. This was actually one of like the original people who was gonna be in this video, but I decided to take it out because I ended up just making it all about one story rather than multiple, because I felt like explaining the background would be a little too confusing. But on this one, I decided to not give you guys just a straight on headshot and to actually do a pose. So here, you actually get to see me drawing someone that isn't staring directly dead into your soul, like a lifeless being. But this is Seth. He's from a different story, but I'm gonna put him in the Thrones of Steam story as like a side character. He actually goes with 2 other people from another story, but basically he is like a planter slash martial artist. His grandmother is the martial artist and his grandfather is the planter. Their name is Poppy and Namu. Guess whose name is whose? But basically he just kind of helps out, and he has a kid. His kid's name is Kiba, and he's like 5. Very cute, very cute. For this design, this one was pretty like, I'm very proud of it, because normally when I do sketches and like different poses that aren't head on, I normally need a reference, but I didn't. Like, I looked at the reference and then I didn't after that. So I'm really proud that I was even able to just like make the pose work without having to go back and look at a reference. But basically, I kind of had a problem with the facial hair with the same problem that I said before in the beginning of the video with the facial hair, but that's okay. I also copied and pasted a background from one of my old sketches. But yeah, so this is the extra Seth, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry again for having this video come out literally a whole month after my last video, but please leave comments, questions, anything down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video, which is hopefully gonna be a lot sooner than this one was. Bye!